going on, everybody? Welcome back. UnrealEntGaming here again, once again, presenting this week's edition of Fan Mail of the Week Q&A, everybody. Welcome back to another awesome episode here today. We are in the second week of January 2016, guys. Happy New Year's to all of you guys out there. And of course, my birthday is legitimately 2 days away. I cannot wait. So happy early birthday to me. I'm turning 24 years old. Oh my God, I am getting old, Jesus Christ. Once again, guys, I really hope you guys had an awesome week. It is frigid. The temperature just keeps on dropping. So as long as we don't have like a massive blizzard to where like it just snows everyone in, that should be, you know, fine and dandy with. But of course, the weather has been dropping. I cannot wait for the spring for many purposes, of course, aside from movies, going back to the beach and whatnot. So again, guys, I really hope you guys have been enjoying your entire week thus far. I really hope you guys have been enjoying your New Year's thus far. Going back to New Year's, I was actually reading a lot of your comments as to what you guys are doing for New Year's. And upon reading them, a lot of you guys seem to have had a very good time spending your New Year's with your friends and family and whatnot. So that's the most important part, because the years just seem like they're going by really, really fast. And I know I'm not the only one that's, you know, feeling this way, because it just seems like, you know, time is just going by really, really fast. And we don't have a lot of time on our hands because we're only human, of course. So make the most out of your time and whatnot. So just wanted to say, hope you guys had a wonderful week. And of course, before we begin, guys, if you guys haven't checked out my secondary channel, UnrealEnt Network, you guys might want to go on ahead and check that out, because on there you're gonna find a whole bunch of awesome stuff you guys will not get to find on here. Discussions, what if battles, Dragon Ball debates and whatnot, just a whole bunch of awesome stuff. So you guys might want to go on ahead, tune into UnrealEnt Network, subscribe, and just tune into all the awesomeness that's on there as well. So once again, guys, let us begin with the first question of the week, and it is from Nicholas Bass. Mr. Alex, what's up, Nick? Here are my questions for you involving Dragon Ball Super. Hope this makes it onto your Super Saiyan fan mail. Yes, it has. Question number 1, if you could choose to have a new god in Super look like any animal, what animal would it be? Very good question. Question 2, what would you name this god? Okay, so what would I name the god? Very good question. Question 3, what forms do you want to see in the new Universe 6 Saiyan achieve? Question 4, do you see there being any new forms shown for the new Frieza race from Frost in the Tournament Saga and Super? Question 5, do you think Piccolo or the Cell/Cooler guy will transform? Question 6, will Majin Buu absorb someone in Super? Well, thank you for the questions, Nick. You're an awesome person. A lot of you guys don't know, but I have made videos with him in the past as well. Really awesome guy, knows his stuff. He's always talking in the group page for Dragon Ball Super in my group Dragon Ball Universe. So he's always in there talking and whatnot. I'm always watching his videos and seeing what he has to say about certain things. So thank you. So to answer your first question, if I could have any god look like, you know, an animal, what would they look like? I would have it to where one god would resemble a tiger, because I think that tigers are very vicious animals and they're very intimidating. So I would have one god resemble a tiger in a way, sort of like a tiger mixed in with like a lizard. That would be really cool to have, somewhat along the lines having a tiger, like a tiger's, you know, snake-like mix. I would have him look like that, or I would go on ahead and keep it traditional. I would have him look like some sort of you know, Saiyan/ape in a way. You know, like to the point where he does look like a Super Saiyan 4, except he looks more primal than anything else. So I would have my gods look like that a little bit, like just different god depictions. Of course, you have Champa, you have Beerus, but I would have it to where they look different in a way, because both Champa and Beerus resemble cats. So I would have it to where you know, certain gods look like certain reptiles and just, you know, marine animals or whatever. So I would have, you know, certain gods resemble certain animals like differently. Not have it to where all 12 gods look the same. Yeah, sure, all right, you have 2 brothers be gods, but I would have it to where they're the only brothers that, you know, have any blood relation to one another, whereas opposed to all the other gods aren't really related. So that would be like my little stance on how I would do my depiction of these gods. Now, in terms of what I would call them, I'm not entirely sure of a specific name, but of course, having the title of God of Destruction, I would keep that. But I would also include like different titles: the God of War, the God of Life, the God of Creation, the God of Destruction, the God of Power, whatever the case may be. I would have it to where every god represents something different. And of course, I think that's what Dragon Ball Z essentially was missing, because we have 2 gods of destructions. We get that, 2 different universes and whatnot, but I essentially thought that there were going to be more gods, of course, hinted at Battle of Gods when, you know, Beerus told Goku about the 12 universes and whatnot. But I just thought that every god had a different title and stuff. So I would have it to where each and every single one of my gods would have titles. So And to answer your third question, what forms would I want to see? Well, I definitely want to see the Frieza, Clans Race, character Frost. I definitely want to see him transform into something higher, which I do think is going to happen. But again, we don't know if Akira Toriyama's planning to swerve us or whatnot. So, if anything, I would love to see the new Unknown Saiyan transform as well. I would love to see him become a Super Saiyan and/or beyond that. I would love to see the head leader, the guy that looks like Mira / Cell / Cooler. I would have him transform as well alongside Frost, and possibly have the yellow teddy bear transform. I mean, I wouldn't see why not. Perhaps maybe he transforms into like a Janemba-like character, because if you remember Janemba, his very first form, he was like this big fat blob monster and whatever, and then as he transformed, he became like this, toned down, muscular, just badass with a sword and whatnot. It was just really awesome. So I really hope everyone transforms except for the robot. I'm really not feeling out the robot. There's something about him that I just don't like. But aside from that, the other 4 characters I am completely fine with. So what forms would I want to see? The primary ones, of course, being Frost, the head leader of the team, the one that looks like Mira and Cell, and the Saiyan. I would love to see those 3 transform. To answer your fourth question, do I see there being any new forms shown by the character named Frost? Yes, I really do. I don't think this is going to be the last of him. I do believe he has more, hidden potential than what we see on the surface. So I do believe Frost does possess further abilities that we don't know of as of right now. But needless to say, as the story progresses, I really hope that we get to see more of him, because if not, that'll be a big letdown. So. To answer your fifth question, do I think Piccolo will transform? No. Do I think the team leader of Team Champa will transform? That, I mean, honestly, looking at it now, I wouldn't see why not. I mean, he already looks like he's in his final form. Then again, I might be wrong. But even if I am wrong, I hope that I am, because I would love to see him transform further, and just to see how powerful he truly is, testing the waters with Goku and Vegeta, testing the waters with the pointy nippled, character that's on their team as well, because he is said to be, a lot more powerful than anyone else. He was Beerus's most feared rival and stuff, so he did, give Beerus a great fight, so I would love to see him be put to the test as well. But in terms of like the Cell / Cooler guy, I do think he's going to transform, yes. And to answer your final question, will Majin Buu absorb anybody? Damn. I honestly don't think so. I don't see Majin Buu absorbing anyone at all. I do see Majin Buu being eliminated, but I don't see Majin Buu absorbing anyone. I don't see Buu, claiming that title of being like one of the best on either team. I do see Buu, just potentially giving up a good fight, but then ultimately just getting defeated. So I don't see Buu absorbing anybody at all. But anyways, Mr. Nick, thank you for the questions, my friend, and I hope you have a very, very, very awesome day, bro. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Dev Hooker. How many DBZ games do you own? Well, thank you for the question. To answer your question, damn, how many DBZ games do I own? Holy shit. Alright, well, I have Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, 2, and 3, Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, that's 6. I have, Jesus Christ, what the hell is it? I have Raging Blast 1, Raging Blast 2, that's 8. I have Burst Limit, I have the HD Collection, which is 10. I have Xenoverse, damn, I'm trying to think on top of my head right now. Which one? I have the ones for the Game Boy Advance. What was that? Oh yeah, I have Boo's Fury, I have Legacy of Goku, that's 12, and I have Dokkan Battle, so that's 13 DBZ games. I'm pretty sure that I'm missing out a few, but those are the ones that I can think of on top of my head right now. That doesn't include the ones that are on the PC as well, such as the Mugans and stuff, like Burst Limit, Mugen, and Final Bout. Oh, I do have, well, if we're counting PS1 games, I have Final Bout, that's 14. I have a really old Japanese game that I can't figure out the name to, but it's an old PS1 game that you actually needed a chip to play, so that's 15 plus all the Mugen games that I have on here, which is like about 4 or 5 of them, so that's about 20 DBZ games. That is a lot of Dragon Ball Z games. I mean, essentially, I play, most of them, even till this day, except for the ones in the Game Boy Advance. I haven't played those in like God knows how long, but yeah, I do have about 19 to 20 Dragon Ball games, and essentially for, a game, that's a lot of games. So yes, I have roughly around 19 to 20 Dragon Ball games. So, but once again, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a very, very awesome day. Now, on to the next question, which is from Majin Prints. Question number 1, do you think Raikon can defeat Golden Frieza? Question 2, do you think Gohan can go Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? Final question number 3, I've created a God Saiyan named Naiko. What if he fights Raikon? You are the best Super Saiyan. Thank you, my friend. Well, to answer your first question, can Raikon defeat Golden Frieza? If Raikon were to become a Super Saiyan 4 maxed out full power, then yes, because Raikon does possess abilities that far exceed Frieza, and I do believe in terms of strategy, Raikon would use his, strategic skill taught by the Akeem to go up against Frieza. So I do believe Raikon does possess the qualities and traits to defeat Golden Frieza, and so of course I would love to showcase that in Xenoverse. If somebody would go on ahead and make a Xenoverse mod of Super Saiyan 4 Raikon, that would be awesome. But again, Raikon, him and Frieza would be a great fight because Raikon still has that fond memory embedded in him, of Frieza destroying his planet and killing his mom and his dad and everyone that he ever was going to know as he got older, of course. So, yeah, I mean, I think that stems far back as his birthright to defeat Frieza. So that would be a really, really good fight to see Super Saiyan 4 Raikon fight Golden Frieza. But I think essentially with Raikon's tactics and all of his utilization skills, I think Golden Frieza would be screwed because Raikon possesses abilities that would ultimately put Frieza to the ultimate test. So to answer your second question, do I think Gohan can go Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? No. The only reason why I say that is because, of course, he can't even become a Super Saiyan God, let alone anything else. So, Gohan, he's been nerfed. He's been heavily nerfed. And I don't think we're going to be seeing Gohan, redeem himself in a way anytime soon. Because, again, it's not really Gohan's time as of right now. And I'm sure later on down the road, Gohan will have his moment. But as of right now, as of this very moment, I don't see Gohan just coming back from the loss that he's at right now because it's not meant for him. He's not even a part of the tournament. So what does that really say about Gohan, I just think that whatever happens with Gohan, hopefully it does improve and it makes him, much better than how he is now currently. I do hope that during the God of Destruction Saga / tournament, I really do hope that Gohan, puts more effort into his training and he does become something more than how we originally saw him in Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, just getting the shit beat out of him by Lord Beerus and getting the shit beat out of him by Frieza, literally almost dying by the hands of Frieza. So, yeah, I really hope that Gohan definitely improves. Will it happen? Possibly. I don't rule that out. But then again, as of right now, he cannot become a god. He cannot become a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Raikon is pretty much, Raikon. Gohan, I don't know why I'm thinking about Raikon right now. I'm just thinking about the Xenoverse mods. But yeah, I mean, I just think Gohan's time has not yet come, and by some chance, if it just so happens that it comes and goes, and that was essentially it, then hey, I mean, I'm alright with that because we have new characters to look forward to and stuff, so why not? But in terms of Gohan becoming a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, it is not happening. So, and to answer your final question, you created a Saiyan God named Naiko. Why not? Again, Raikon does not possess the abilities to become a Super Saiyan God just yet. I'm pretty sure Raikon will become a Super Saiyan God as my little story progresses. But as of right now, his max level is a Super Saiyan 4. I was planning on introducing a Super Saiyan 5 level into the mix. But of course, as of right now, Raikon stands at the pinnacle of Super Saiyan 4. And as his training progresses, who knows? Maybe he'll unlock Super Saiyan 5. Maybe he'll unlock Super Saiyan God. Who knows? That's all in your hands to determine, if you guys want to see a Super Saiyan God Raikon or if you guys want to see a Super Saiyan 5 Raikon, just let me know. So, on any given note, Mr. Prince Vegeta, or Majin Prince, should I say, because I'm looking at your thumbnail, thank you for the questions, and I do hope that you have a very, very, very awesome day, my friend. And so now moving on to the next question, which is from John Rivera. Hey Alex, I was wondering your thoughts on Dragon Ball Super if Goku is able to go Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3, and maybe if you want to discuss it in a video with me called JJ Walkthrough. This is my YouTube channel. I also appreciate your content. This is amazing and fresh, plus it's creative. Thank you, man. Well, I don't really mind that at all, actually. So, but to answer your question, man, this is the thing, right? Everybody assumes that there's going to be a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2 and 3, but I don't really see those forms coming back. I mean, first of all, whatever happened to the red form? It's like they took that away completely. It's like execute the red and the blue forms first before they go on ahead and, like, you know, transition further into Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2s and 3s and 4s and whatever they plan on having next. I just don't like how they executed Super Saiyan God because it just had one showcase, and that was with Beerus. And of course, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan only being showcased once against Golden Frieza. But I really think that they ought to execute the forms more before they start making any plans on, you know, creating other transformations such as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3, 4, whatever the case may be. My thoughts are this. Is it possible for Goku to exceed and go beyond Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? Perhaps. He did tell Frieza in Dragon Ball Super that the current form that he has surpasses that of a god. And that's really interesting to know because we never really thought that there was going to be a form that even exceeds Super Saiyan God when we saw Battle of Gods, and then when we saw Resurrection F, we saw this new form come about, and everybody and their mother was shocked, and I was shocked too. I was like, what the hell is this blue shit? So, I just think that if they were to go on ahead and add another transformed state, I do think it'll take away a little bit. So I just believe that if they want to do one more transformation, fine. Have it to where there's one more transformation above Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and that is it, man. Stop, like, excelling this, because Super Saiyan God originally, for me, that should have been the last one. That should have been like the be-all, end-all grand finale of a Super Saiyan. Like, that should be like the max out, you know, powers that a Saiyan can reach. But, you know, they decided to extend that and make it to where it's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, however it is you want to call it. And then when I saw that, I was just like, all right, whatever. I mean, I'm fine with that. And as of right now, there's nothing that exceeds that, at least to our knowledge, with the exceptions of Vadus and Whis and all these other people that have natural given power that far exceed that. And that's just in the pecking order. So, but if by some chance, right, if by some mere coincidence they introduce Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3, although, like, design-wise it'll look really cool, it's like Super Saiyan 3 with blue hair and stuff, it'll be really, it'll really look badass. But from a technical standpoint, I wouldn't approve because, again, you're taking away from, you know, the entirety of Dragon Ball, and I just feel like they need to max out and showcase the full potentials of the other forms first before they go on ahead and just create other transformations that, like, if you really think about it, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3 doesn't make that much sense. It's like, I understand what Goku would say if he would reach that form. Oh, this is the powers of a Super Saiyan 3 combined with a Super Saiyan God. So, like, I get the notion of that, but it just wouldn't make any sense because you haven't really utilized the other two forms first. So I think that if by some chance, which I really doubt, but if by some chance they do introduce that transformation, I just really hope that they claim the other ones to be relevant first before they go on ahead and just, you know, add in all these other transformations. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3 would be cool, but it wouldn't make sense on a technical standpoint. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a very awesome day, bro. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Lazaro. Love your videos, man. Question 1, thank you. What are your favorite animes? Question 2, how old were you when you started watching anime? Question 3, if there were a time that you were to stop YouTubing, would you continue or forever? Thank you for put together your videos, and thank you for your input into questions and comments. Thank you, man. Well, to answer your first question, what are my favorite animes? Well, obviously, Dragon Ball Z, Death Note. I love Death Note. I'm starting to really love One Punch Man, so that's another one. The classics, of course, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Pokemon. And, of course, I am starting to get into High School of the Dead. So those are my animes right there. So anything beyond that, I haven't really checked out. So those would have to be the animes that I love. To answer your second question, how old was I don't really remember. All I remember was watching Pokemon for the very first time, and I was drawn to that. And then, of course, extending that over to Digimon, to you know, what was the other one, Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and then Dragon Ball Z and stuff. So, like, you know, I've had a history with, like, the classics and stuff, so that stems back years, bro, years. And to answer your final question, if there were a time where I were to stop YouTubing, what would I mean, honestly, I don't plan on stopping YouTube at all. I mean, I plan on continuing this for a very, 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 very long time. I plan on going 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years into this. Like, I really plan on putting in everything, all the work, all the time into this, just so I can entertain you guys for the years to come, just so I can put a smile on your faces, on your kids' faces and stuff, on my kids' faces when they check out Daddy one day. They could be like, oh, what the hell is wrong with you back in the day? I don't know. Of course, I mean, I don't plan on stopping YouTube at all. YouTube is a great platform, something that I've been doing for a very long time, ever since 2007. So that's almost 10 years, man. So I've been on here for a very long time. Of course, with this channel, I've been around for almost going on, what, 4 years? Jeez. So I have been here for quite some time, and I don't plan on leaving. So, you know, this place has given me such a great platform to just express myself and share my overall thoughts and opinions on various things. And I don't ever plan on stopping this. And anybody out there who's doing the same, I really don't hope you don't do that either, because like, just the overall asset that YouTube brings is just amazing. When you go on YouTube and you just search up certain things, you can learn a lot through tutorials and stuff. You can learn a lot through unboxings. There's a lot of comedians. There's a lot of informative people out there, a lot of entertainers, a lot of comedians and stuff. There's so many people on here that do different things, and I am amongst one of them. You know, I am amongst the millions that just want to entertain you guys and just keep you all informed and make you guys laugh and overall share my opinions with you, and then alongside you guys sharing your opinions with me. So I don't ever plan on stopping, to be honest. Like, I love what I do. I love this place, and I love the people that I met on here, so I just don't plan on stopping ever. So, not until I die, at least. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I really hope you have an awesome day. And once again, guys, thank you all for watching this week's edition of Fan Mail of the Week. I am starving right now. Oh, my God. Oh, geez. I don't know what to have, man. Help me out, guys. I'm trying to decide. Either, what am I going to have? I was either thinking about going to Chipotle, unless of course I plan on having diarrhea later. Oh God. Either Chipotle, or I plan on having, like, I don't know, like I don't know why I'm craving Chinese food. I really don't know why. What was I thinking here? Chicken wings with pork fried rice and some French fries. Oh, that sounds really freaking good, with some chicken noodle rice soup on the side. Oh my God. Or I can go to Chipotle and get me like a steak taco with burritos and beans. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm freaking stuck here. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss out on a single fan mail episode. If you guys enjoyed, smash that like button with the power of 10,000 gods. Leave your overall thoughts and questions in the comment section below. If you guys want to ask me anything, comment down below with your questions, and I'll make sure to feature it in next week's fan mail, and the week after, and the week after that, 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 and the week after that. So, yeah, and if you guys have any video format fan mail questions, drop the link down below, and I will paste it in my fan mail video, and therefore it will be featured. So once again, guys, thank you all for watching. God bless you all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing each and every single one of you guys in next week's episode. Take it easy, everybody, and happy birthday to me, right? Oh my God, I'm going to eat on my birthday. I'm going to eat like crazy. Peace!